shake it loose together. Spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, so it was a sound. I said Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Ooh, but they're so spaced out. Boo, 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 Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Benny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit, you know I read it in a magazine. Benny and the Jets. Hey kids, welcome to the faithless. Maybe they're blinded, but Benny makes them ageless. We shall all survive, they just bring ourselves along. We fight our parents in the streets to find who's right and who's wrong. I said Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Ooh, with the so spaced out. Penny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Penny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit, you know I read it in a magazine. Penny and the Jets.
Thing.
They're so spaced out. Penny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Oh, Penny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit, you know I read it in a magazine. Penny and the Jets.
Faubourg
said, hello.
Let me know your thoughts. If you have any requests, also comment down below. That's the word I was looking for. And yeah, have a good one.
Good morning, Faubourg. All right, it seems to be back online. Let's start organizing our windows so I can see everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. How about that? Oscar-winning window placement.
Nicodemonius
said, good morning.
Good morning. Well, our K6 team stumbled their way into fifth place. And I believe that it was accurately represented from the Saturday night score. It was what I expected. Let's see here. Sedant is, in first place, let's take a quick peek at what we want to accomplish here as a player.
Said. Wanted to ask what K means.
Kindergarten. Kindergarten. The year before first grade, in theory. So we have pre-K in the United States. That is pre-kindergarten classes, which basically means we have pre-kindergarten 3-year-olds, pre-kindergarten 4-year-olds, and then kindergarten is usually 5-year-olds as of a certain birth date. And it is through 6th grade. Elementary school is usually considered K through 6. Primary school is usually K through 3. And the rules for notation change depending on the age of the student. For example, students under 3rd grade are not required to take notation in their games. However, students over 2nd grade are required to keep notation in their games. So let's see, we need to pick up the pace here. So we need, and I'm going to be getting very, very serious. I was listening to my latest favorite Perpetual Chess podcast episode by Ben Johnson. And we are going to be cranking up the chess informant. So yeah, Siddhant with the London, the Jobava London. Personally, I like sacking this pawn. I don't understand why we're not just sacking this pawn. We might as well just play it. Takes bishop to c4. Is there anything wrong with that? Come on, people. Is there anything wrong with that? How about among the lead chess users? F3, E6, let's go for it. Right? Now, if our bishop were on G5, we would already be going for it. So let's just take a quick peek here as to what is possible, right? Let's hit him, and hit him hard. G6. Should we just play G5 and recapture on E4? No, because they have knight to D5. But H4 has a pretty good percentage, although everything is in black's favor, as is the general London population. So as white, we're hoping to get in, personally, because we're looking for GTO. We want to get more H3s, H4s, A4s, H3, H4, G4, F3, no E3s. We need 39 more D3s, C3s, B4s, and A4s. Is that right? So we need all of these, F3 and all the other 3s. So we need H3, H4. We don't need any A3s. Alright, let's do this. Whoa! Did I almost lose? And then I could have gotten kicked out of the tournament. What's the worst that could happen? Jeremy spoken, spoken. Jeremy spoken, spoken. Aha! Alright, fair enough. I do need to tuck my king away somehow. Oh no! We'll live with it. We will live with it, folks. Well, if he's not gonna live with it. Jeremy spoken. Alright, we have an isolated pawn. I guess we will live with it. Oh. Oh. We can't live on our own this long. Oh no! Alright, fair enough. We lost to the 1500 in the field, who's playing amazingly like a 2157. And we deserved it. He played fast, he played well. I only had 10 seconds on my clock. I could have been worse. I could have lost by a lot more. With a half a point out of 2 games. It's better than we've had in the past. Nico, how are you? How's the family? How is Istanbul? What's the weather like? Say you are sorry to remain untold.
Foberg
said, "How is it you can play so well the previous day and so badly the next day, playing so badly today?"
Definitely check out that podcast, Sam Shanklin's interview. Sam Shanklin's interview, and please leave a review for the podcast as well on your favorite streaming service. I happen to include a link for Spotify because it helps keep track of my look upon it, rivers in the night, you say you are me.
Cyber Elf El Pizzo.
Diamonds in a rain.
Glad to be on time for the stream.
Cyber Alpha Piso. This is not good, by the way. I just want everybody to know that this is not good. We made from the cradle to the
Nicodemonius
said, "Weather is slowly getting warmer, everything is going smoothly."
You will With me through the night. You are diamonds of gold. Story to remain untold. Love got to grow old. From the cradle to the grave, when I want is you. No, sir. No. Although I lost last time, really silly. No.
Said. OMC.
However, this defense is terrible for black. It is 2-0 in our individual games with both of us on both sides.
Said. Well, I didn't lose a rook.
You didn't lose a rook indeed. You saved the rook. I apologize for the face palm. So let's see here. I just need to see what I need to get. I just want to see if I am updated. We should have 162, I believe, D3s, because I think my first game of the day was a D3. What's up with that? Let's reload this screen. Should be 162, shouldn't it? I needed 39 D3s. We may do some 2-1 right after this. I'm going to put in my show description that I am always playing subs.
Said. Nah, don't be, I face palmed myself also.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, accidentally. Story to remain untold.
Nicodemonius
said. BTW, what do you think about St. George defense?
Oh, I love it. I actually don't think it's all that bad. I'm a big believer in A3 and A6. I'm not a big fan of G5. That's a little bit too much. But I am, thanks to Sam Shankland, about to take chess to a different level. And on my Instagram, I posted a great mindset image from Displate. A great image from Displate about mindset. It's a kitten looking into a reflection and seeing a lion, and that is a lot about what chess is all, to a great extent, about. You're under the gun, so you take it. Ooh, mate. White didn't get mated. But don't say when. We have to move. The G5 pawn can't move though, so maybe we're okay. No, you have to play.
Filberg.
That's where you want it, baby.
I like the
Whatever you do, you have to play Rook F3 here. The Danish Gambit is hugely sound. That G5 is not a threat. Uh-oh. Is it? No, you needed to play this move first. No, you needed to play... No, there's no real threat just yet, is there? Because the pawn can't move. If he plays this move and pawn takes, then it's nearly stalemate in this position. Takes, 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 check. Takes and takes. And it's a draw. What does he have? Can he run away? I don't think he can run away. Where is it? Is there something in here? So let's just say that this happens, right? Yeah, I guess he can run away. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. King takes g4. But if that was our slime for the stalemate. I thought that's what Black was playing for.
Said, don't take on a you play RC Master Chess Dojo.
Hoberg.
Said, I also like the Benini against D.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around. And
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said,
okay.
Hoberg, I play Benoni OTB. It's much better than its reputation, but you really need to know your apples in order to gain equality.
I will have sweet metal within. Let's trade queens. No, you can't come any closer, sir. Nope, you cannot come any closer.
Said, what reputation Bobby Fischer played it against Spassky?
The Benoni has a very distinct...
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said, Cyber Elf Elpazzo, it has a reputation as being an inferior opening.
Sweet memory. I will have sweet.
Cyber Elf Elpazzo.
Said, Arsenal Fanriki, people who say that do not understand chess.
What in the world? It's true. You just have to keep on capturing. Oh, that's a bummer. I will have sweet memory revenge. Oh, you're moving there? Check. He's threatening mate? Fine.
Arsenal Fanriki.
I will have sweet
I would argue vehemently that it isn't, but it is not easy to play for black, and white has many options to play for an advantage as opposed to more popular lines for black such as the Slav and QGD.
Oh no. I don't have anything here? Really? Looks like I'm drawing. Can I? With me. My opponent didn't want to draw, which was very honorable of them. Round with me. F3 is upping its winning percentage now, I believe.
Hoberg.
Said. I'm much more solid with Benini than with Nimzo Indian, and you can also go into Benko Gambit when you open with the Benini.
This will tax our playing ability.
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said. Benko is a different structure. Most Benko lines you try to delay playing D.
Good morning, Arsenal fan Richie. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the addressing things while I'm playing a game. Arsenal fan, one of my oldest online friends. Welcome back, sir. I missed you, although I saw you last week. We talked. It's craziness, right? Whew.
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said. Good morning. I had a terrible tournament this weekend and lost both games on Saturday Master Chess Dojo.
So 2.5. Did you have a game Friday night? 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday?
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said. Played like a chicken as white and dragon, forcing a draw.
Did you choose the 11 fish? That's my favorite equalizing method against the dragon.
Arsenal Fanriki.
Said. Yeah, game Friday was a brilliancy.
Promises
That's
2022.
nice.
Said.
You have to post it in our IRL tournaments.
Arsenal
I
Fanriki.
talked to Danya
Said.
this weekend, briefly.
I played H.
Offered him a drink. We were at a pub. An after-hours speakeasy, literally. Good morning, Promises. He wasn't drinking. Very few people who were real chess players were drinking. Peter Giannatos was the first
Arsenal
person to
Fanriki.
spot me, and he said hello. That was very
Sounds
kind
amazing.
of him. Yep. Peter Giannatos was there. Several other streamers were there. I posted photos on my socials with Ben Feingold, Sabina Fwazar. She was streaming with US Chess Stream for the National
Sweat.
K6 Elementary
Said.
with
T
Igor
checks for the game's time to work now.
Kimelnitsky. Namaste, Ron. Ron, the largest supporter of our stream, I believe. He's way ahead. Although, I have to admit, MD Knight Zero. What am I doing here as black? We're playing the French defense. We're going to be doing a J Bonin repertoire. Whoa! Now the key to these symmetrical pawn structures is to be certain that we play asymmetrically. So let's go with knight c6 to see what our opponent does. Good. Now we have a little bit of asymmetry happening. Let's get rid of his good bishop. By doing this, by the way, we managed to avoid the trade of rooks on the open file to a certain extent. We might also... Can I play it this way? Takes, takes. That doesn't work. What is he threatening? Is he threatening anything? He might be. I don't like it. Now we're going to go for it. Minority attack. We're going for the minority attack, folks. Or at the very least, we're going for a rook on the 7th. A rook on the 7th. And Avruk on the 7th. We need asymmetrical pawn structure in some fashion if we're going to play for a win. The only thing we can do to control this particular case at the moment is to play for well, isn't that special? We achieved it. And now for something completely different. How do we occupy the d5 square? Fancy. Can't save my bishop, unfortunately. Alrighty. It's too bad I don't have anything here. He is getting a little bit of a space advantage, unfortunately. We're going to keep fighting for what we can fight for. We're going to fight the good fight. Chess. Yes. I don't want the rook on the 7th rank, do I? Oh, fine. Our pawn structure is in the ruin. Ruin, I tell you. I've lost to Lee Cooper before. I can take it again. Whoa. Dudovich. Dudovich. Uh-oh. Do I have anything here? Rook on the 7th rank? I don't like it. Yeah. That is true. And now for something completely different. Well, that was interesting. I don't have a choice, do I? Yeah. And now for something completely different. Bummer. I don't have a way of doing this. Lee Cooper has me. And all this terrible play. Takes. Check. Alright. 2 down. For a Monday, this is not so bad. I do usually lose 2 on a Monday. 1 on a Wednesday, 2 on a Monday, 1 on a Tuesday. C'est la vie. So your brilliancy on Friday, Arsenal fan. Alright, what do we need? We need A4. This is going to be useful. King E7 was the recommended move there, by the way.
Pegasus sway.
Said. I don't like Mondays with I don't remember.
You don't like Mondays? What?
Pegasus sway.
What the heck?
Said. Music.
Don't want to take? I don't know. Well, if you don't like Mondays, yeah, this was to be expected. I was battening down the E3 square for a variety of reasons. Because I want that knight off sides. Takes, mate. Alright, I have no choice.
Stick around to see how you can get all of my music.
Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Zach and Travis for lending their
What is it going to be? It does look annoying. I admit it.
A lot more cool drum content. And Zach is the host for the Rock Detention podcast. I was actually a guest on there last week, and it was a lot of fun.
How is this going to help?
If you want to check that out. I know a lot of people are going to ask.
Just going to try to remove the Defendorovich.
DSP's new Gojira.
The Defendorovich.
Neural DSP makes some of the best guitar sounds on the market.
Yes.
Review of all their plugins, so leave a comment if you want to see that. This track will be available on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Patreon page. You can get all of my music for just $1, and you can also find other content like high-quality versions of my tracks, behind-the-scenes videos, backing, instrumental, and orchestral mixes of my songs, and you can even get your name featured in my videos, like these nice people. Leave a like and a comment with what song you want me to do next. I get a lot of really good suggestions from those comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video really soon.
Am I concerned? I am concerned about this. I can't save my rook and stop the back rankedness at the same time, but it looks like I should be okay. But no, I'm not. I am not okay. I'm getting mated no matter what. Takes, check. Fine. Tis just a trade, folks. Tis just a trade. Well, that was a little bit of a hook. Where are you headed? Knight h4, knight d7.
Pegasus sway.
Said. HTTPS YouTube cobb CWC.
And now he's got a checkup. How is he guarding that pawn? Is he guarding the pawn? It's possible that he's guarding the pawn. Yes. Got to make sure I don't do anything funny here. Not even ha-ha funny. "29 seconds to try to demonstrate some semblance of knowledge." Dominating the night. Knight dominated. Okay, maybe the knight's not dominated. Maybe the knight is not the dominated one. And one waiting move for the crowd. Stalemate? No. That would suck. Hopefully I got that in efficient format. Oh wow, I finished second by a miracle. Losing 2 games, that's insane. That should never happen. That should never happen. What are you guys, loafing? We did get all 6 games in though. Let's do a weekend recap. So Matthew Sadler, by the way, most notably recognized for his Game Changers volume most recently. He is a computer scientist, and basically born May 15th, 1974, so he was going to be 50 next year, the big 5-0. He'll be competing in the world. He'll be competing in the World Senior 50 and over starting next year. I guess I will be busted on my rumor. My rumor to be 39 years old will be busted should anyone ever actually do a Wikipedia page. What was this? Music. The Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays. Very nice. Thank you, Ron. I will have to look for a cover of I Don't Like Mondays. Boomtown Rats. We will add it to the mix. List of British champions. BCF Book of the Year award. I believe that was for Game Changer. Whoops. There's a bad link there. What is that link? Can I tell what it is? No, I don't have a footer. BCF Book of the Year. All I get is domain names for UK charities. Oh, I take it back. So Game Changer won ECF Book of the Year 2019. Natasha Reagan and Matthew Sadler often stream together covering English events. Study chess with Matthew Sadler. I believe I have that. I do not have Chess for Life. I have Game Changer on Chessable.
Nicodemonius.
said. You know that we actually can find out your age, right?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Think without Wikipedia.
Yeah, but I think I actually
Nicodemonius.
banned someone for talking about my age. Even without Wikipedia. No, I know, but when Wikipedia has it, it will be officially unofficial. It will be officially unofficial. Of course, everybody can find out my age, but I would like you to know that 39 is a mindset. But I did ban someone, literally ban someone, and I think they appealed, and I don't think I gave it to them. I was trying to remember what they had said, but basically, I was like,
Nicodemonius.
sensitive subject for now.
You are on Fighty after all.
I am. God, it's horrible. Not only is my age inaccurate on that, but so is my rating. But bump. Because I'm much stronger than that, obviously. It's just that in the United States, because there are fewer FIDE-rated players, they're working on it though, but because there are fewer FIDE-rated players in the United States, I would lose so many rating points by playing in any event. I just literally lost half a dozen rating points every FIDE event minimum because I would play a non-FIDE player and beat them. And then I would play a FIDE-rated player and lose. So then I would play somebody who's really good, who's FIDE-rated, and then I would lose, and I would lose, and then I'd beat the non-FIDE-rated player, and then literally every other player who's FIDE-rated, I would lose to them. And it's extremely hard in the United States to gain FIDE rating points because we don't have everyone FIDE rated. It's very annoying. So let's go to our, let's roll the tape on our weekend. We could check Friday while we're at it. Friday was Zenon Franco's birthday. And I was so proud of Nico. Thank you for being here. We didn't make it the full 6 rounds.
I hate Fighty cause you play someone unrated and you don't get any points.
Nope.
Nicodemonius.
Said. I can say without giving out any info that you have been an NM for longer than I have existed.
Personal fanarchy.
Said. Half the games you ever play
that is true
are
for a lot of
unrated.
people.
Cyber Elf Elpizzo.
Yeah, and the ones that you
Said.
do play.
FM Todd Andrews has the ND annual Nashville Summer Classic coming up in July, which is Fighty rated.
What date in July? You definitely should be posting this if you're playing, or if you're going to be there. Is it going to be at the Nashville Chess Center? I love playing there. I absolutely love playing there. By the way, I added Maryland to my list of states. So I'm at least at 26 U.S. states that I've played in. I just need to add Rhode Island
Cyber Elf Elpizzo.
to get all of.
TH.
Wow, that's 28th, the 28th of July. And for those of you who wonder why I have the numbers eliminated from the stream discussion, Zenon Franco is the best-selling author of many of the move-by-move books that I like, including Lasker's Move by Move, among others. And Cyrus Lokdawalla has the others locked down. I wish they would come out with one on Smyslov. They're missing Smyslov. They're missing...
Cyber Elf Elpizzo.
Said. Location is Millennium Maxwell Hotel Rosa L. Parks Boulevard, Nashville, TN.
Nice.
Cyber Elf Elpizzo.
Said. Very nice venue.
Alright. I'm going to pencil it in. 1 second here. Let's just do this. The second annual Nashville Summer Classic. Hold on here. I'm going to put it on the Master Chess Dojo calendar. Ah, I'm having trouble marking it. Maybe I can mark it over here.
Cyber Elf Elpizzo.
Said. I really hope to see you there.
I hope to see you there too. Let's see. Is there anything that can stop me from coming to Nashville? Let's see. I'm traveling to Paris. I get back on the 14th. I'm going to put it in the calendar regardless. Let's see here. May, June, July. So it's probably the 28th through the 30th. Waiting on the world to change. Nashville Summer Classic. I'm going to tentatively pencil it in as an all-day event and ending on the 30th. What do you think? Will I be safe saying that it ends on the 30th?
Cyber Elf El Pizzo.
Said. Yes, I have a link if it's okay to post here.
1 second. Let me just, oh. No, I don't want to make it a Zoom meeting. That was silly. Alright, 1 second. Let me just permit you. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. Cyber. Make sure I don't misspell your name and then get you timed out. E-L-P-I-Z-O.
Cyber Elf El Pizzo.
Let's hope that it works.
https new ushis.org ND Annual Nashville Summer Classic.
Nice. Thank you so much for the link. This way I can leave it up. There is. I'm only eligible for the open. Good, because my floor is 2,000. And I'll finish putting it in the calendar here. Edit, notes, actress starring in your bad dreams. And nobody trust me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. So let's see, it is the 28th to the 30th. I was correct. 5-round game 90 plus 30. All right. Millennium
Cyber
Maxwell
Elf El Pizzo.
Hotel.
Said. I will be opting for the day schedule.
For the 2-day schedule? Cool. Zidane Franco, thank you for that information. That's awesome. Anyone else with information on tournaments that they'd like me to put into the Master Chess Dojo calendar that I might be able to attend? For example, Bajo. All the times are pretty accurate up there, yes? 6:05 a.m. There's our calendar that I just added to. And I have to do a lot more birthdays as well. I also wanted to just take a moment of quiet respect and condolences to the passing of Doyle Brunson, poker legend and someone who influenced me greatly in poker through the books, through his books Super System and Super System 2. I actually thought about carrying those two books for the next 2 days in his honor and reading them through again. Sinan Franco. Sinan. I should book my ticket and my hotel in advance. I didn't realize he was from Paraguay.
Super Sri 99.
Said. LO.
Paraguayan chess players. Let's save that page as well. Axel Bachmann. I did not know that he was a Paraguayan chess player. Interesting. Chess Grandmasters. Chess Olympiad competitors. Good. I already have that page. I may already have done that. South American chess biography stubs. Definitely. And that's it. Alright, so we're going to add those to the calendar thanks to Zenon Franco. And we're going to go and check on Saturday's event, see how everybody did. Yeah, when I'm traveling, I think it's a lot easier if I just don't stream, especially when the rounds are at 9 a.m. This coming Saturday, it is 4th World Champion Max Oiva's birthday, 5/20. So yesterday was Steinitz's birthday, won by Ron Hay. Thank God somebody won it from our home dojo. Future champion does stop in, I believe. Robert FP thanked me for the games. So my appeal to continue the training wasn't without some merit. The first world champion, William Steinitz, of course, was born in 1836. By saying these things, it helps aid our memory. 1836, and he became a world champion at the age of 50 years old, or 49, depending on how you look at it. He was born in Prague, in the Kingdom of Bohemia. I can imagine that people would have branded his play as cowardly. I could see that. I did plan on disconnecting and reconnecting the stream several times today, everyone, in order to do some instructional videos, because I'm way overdue. And that way I'll make up for the 3 lost streams this weekend, and I have 2 weeks of streams roughly to make up on from all the previous weekends. So, I am behind many streams for this year.
So there's hope for me, LOL.
That is correct. There is hope for you. Morphy also had to go through Adolf Anderson, by the way. Morphy also had to go through Adolf Anderson to become recognized as the strongest player in the world. Well, wait a minute. Let's do that again. 1 second. There's one more thing that I needed to do down here. I wanted to catch the links for the birthdays. So the Vienna Chess Society, 1859, finished 3rd. 2nd, Hempy was no slouch. Most well known for his variation of the Vienna game / King's Gambit variations. Two variations in the Vienna Gambit. Oh no, 2 variations. The Vienna Gambit and the going to make sure that I have all of these as I
Cyber Elf El Pizzo.
Said. I bet Todd will be happy to see you again.
I hope so. The last time he had me out drinking on a Monday night after the tournament, because we had hung out, he had a blitz tournament at the Nashville Chess Center. I don't know if it happens every Monday night or if he had a special one just for me. But literally a lot of people showed up and it was very cool. I had to play Todd. We drew, I believe. I remember I somehow might have saved it. I finished in second place behind him. I made some small change. I actually won some money there. And I mean, it was like $50. I can't remember what the entry fee was, but it was like a $5 or $10 entry fee. But it was quite lovely. That's your one. Child. So we have Daniel Horowitz, Lewis Paulson, John Owen, best known for Owen's defense, Serafino Dubois, and Augustus Mongredien. It really was an old white boys club back then. Fromm. I never knew Fromm's first name. Martin Severin Fromm. Eugene Rousseau played a match with Charles Stanley in 1845 for 1,000, or I think it was for 1,000 American dollars, or maybe 500 American dollars. Jules Arnaud de Revere. Gustav Neumann, Johannes Minsk. So Steinitz really started shining by winning becoming London champion in 1862. I'm just clicking on all of these to make sure that I have every one of these in our birthday calendar. Opening them in another window. Berthold English. Fairly positive that I already have him. Fifth in Hastings, 1895, a year before he's about to lose the title to Emanuel Lasker. Wow. Emanuel Lasker will not be beaten, but then again, in his day, you did not have to defend your title. You could choose your opponents very carefully. Horatio Caro, Shallop, also known for a defense in the King's Gambit. Match results. I don't know if I have Frederick Deacon, but we'll take him. I've already clicked on all these names that are clickable. I'm not sure about Lipschultz, but we're going to the bottom to check the biography stubs. This is where I go to research further chess players. For example, Austrian chess players. I believe I've gotten all American chess players, that would seem to be. Czech chess players. Chess theoreticians. I have been at Steinitz's grave in Queens. In fact, I was there for the placing of his headstone, because he was so poor when he died that he did not necessarily burn, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I am going to be visiting the Bobby Fischer Center in Iceland late October. I've already booked my ticket. I'm going to be visiting his grave, and I am looking forward to that. I fell into a burning ring of fire, burned down, down, the flames got higher. So we have two Chinese 17th world champions at the same time. Wen Junju, sorry, and Ding Liren. Falling over my words. World Championships. Burn, burn, burn.
Cyber Elf El Pizzo.
Said. I am seriously tempted to play in the open section even though I just recently passed.
1600. Yeah, I would actually only play one section up. I don't know if that's possible. Let me just take a quick peek at that link again. So playing one section up would be the open section, but try not to play more than 400 points above your rating. You need those players to, like, I would say the under 2000, unfortunately, is the ideal section for the maximum rating gain. In the open section, I mean, obviously I don't know what the entry fee looks like yet, but basically it could create a little bit of a problem because you just get beaten up so badly that it affects your chess. It definitely affects your chess. So the games of Williamstein, let's roll the tape on the other event. The Saturday event was Carolina Lujan, birthday Swiss. Let's see how she's doing. An Argentine chess player, women's grandmaster and international master. So she still seems to be fairly active. Argentine female players, chess women grandmasters, chess international masters, and chess Olympiad competitors. Maria Carolina Lujan. Yes. So she's 5 times Argentinian women's champion. That's quite something. Alright, everyone. I am hopefully going to be right back with some instructional streams. I'm also going to look into the possibility of basically the possibility of catching up before I have to leave for school. I get a little bit of a late start because I've been away all weekend, which is good. There's no sunrise chess today.
Four raiders from.
So now we're trapped in
King on chess.
So we had 8 people each day. Namaste, Keen Chess. How are you? Welcome. I'm going to give you a proper shout out because I know that when I give you my custom shout out, it does not pin you to the top like this one does. If you've not yet followed Keen Chess, he specializes mostly in playing a faster time control than we are used to. So if you are looking for the Bullet Maestro, that is the place to do it. It is definitely the place to do it. I should put him in Master Chess Dojo 960 as a team leader so that he could use that if he wished to.
Kion Chess.
How are you, Kian?
Thanks.
Because I don't run enough bullet events, to be honest. I would put it in the schedule.
Kion Chess.
Said. Yes, lol.
Well, I mean, I put the 960 as like everything, right? Like all around chess. 960 refers to all around chess, all positions, all variants, thematic events, such as one time I had King and 3 versus King and 3 in a Wild 7. I had students do King and Queen versus King. And I've actually had players resigning instantly on the first move, and I'm sure they got flagged for this, basically. Because if you're black in that thematic position, you know, you don't really expect to be able to win, but you can draw if the opponent doesn't know how to win with a king and queen. So we had our students doing king and queen versus king.
What do you think of King of the Hill? It's my favorite variant.
You know, I haven't played many of the variants. I've not played very many of the variants. I have enough trouble with regular chess. And because I'm such a relatively serious chess player, I tend to shy away from all the variants, which is why 960 is probably the variant that I would play the most. Let's head over there. When was the last time we ran one? 3 months ago. We ran 3 events 3 months ago, and then other events 5 and 6 months ago. We're way overdue for running another one. That much is true. The drawback, though, unfortunately, Kian, is that I don't have the clientele for bulletin variants. I just don't. I've attempted to do many simuls to build this team, and we are up to a record relative number. I think we were over 450 at one moment. But right now we're at 449. The well-heeled king likes to do variants, but he has his own team. And if I were to build this, at least then maybe people would come, right? But greetings everyone who came from Kian Chess. I am V-Day Trader and National Master John MacArthur. For those of you who are already here, which was maybe 2/3 of you, you should be already following Kian Chess, because when he streams, he's very intense. He's got an intensity level a couple of notches above mine as far as really wanting to win in faster time control games. Me, I will probably just not move and lose on time. That is what I do when I play a faster time control game. I don't necessarily know if Kian Chess has yet beaten me on that score alone, but almost everybody has. But yeah, no, the Master Chess Dojo specializes only in time controls that always involve increment. Slower time controls such as 5+5, which is the recommended training time control. That way you have time to at least think about your moves. It's a 10-minute per player game, and when we run our weekend events, we start at 8 a.m. and we usually finish at about 10-ish, 10:30. Let's just say that's 120 minutes for 9 rounds. It's quite reasonable. So this weekend coming up, we have the 4th world champion Max Oeva's birthday, and we also have one of my favorite players, the Grandmaster Kozul. He wrote a book on the classical Sicilian, very worthwhile in getting. But I will be back with some instructive streams. I'm going to do some encapsulated instructive streams on several games that need to be done shortly. But I do have to place everyone in the hands of a reliable and recommended alternate streamer here. And the alternate streamer, who should we give you to? Grandmaster Gowrie was not streaming in the elementary championship. As I said, the weekend was fairly okay. If you consider 5th place for the K6 team fairly okay, c'est la vie, right? It's not okay for me, not okay at all. But the kids seem to have fun. That's what counts. Many of the kids got some great experiences, and that's what counts. The parents had a good time. Mother's Day was somewhat eventful. I missed saying Happy Mother's Day to one of my favorite friends yesterday, now that I think about it. Maybe I'll send her a belated Happy Mother's Day, and hopefully it was a good one. Good friend of mine. Absolute sweetheart. We'll take care of that one separately. Wow. Wait a minute. Yes. Thank you all for coming. I will be back with some, as much as I can, instructive streams this morning before I have to run into school. No sunrise chess, after the weekend, because most people are still traveling. We'll raid Grandmaster Gowrie, who is an FM, by the way, just to clarify. I believe he is a FIDE master living in Chicago. Let's roll the ending credits. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Kean Chess. Give him one more quick shout out for the parting of our ways. And I'll be back with some absolute important study streams of some great players and great games that will be reflected on YouTube.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? Oh no, what? Help!
Nicodemonius.
Oh, I'll be back in a little bit.
And you are ending.
Oh no, I was just saying how we're gonna pass everyone off, and I'll be back with some instructive streams as quickly as I can be. All right. I don't think I'm taking my grandson to school, which will be in less than 90 minutes, but I will be back shortly. Cheers and ciao, everyone.
Said. Great.
All right. Yeah, give me 15 to 20 minutes to set up the stream and decide on a plan for the day. Cheers and ciao.